Hello, my friends, it's Peg, and today I just decided I was going to have a little journal play. So I got out this small journal. This is I think it's a Diane Reevely journal. Got way too much gesso out, so I'm going to scoop some of that up and put it back in the container. But I wanted to put a little gesso down before I got started. No rhyme or reason, just wasn't sure where I was headed with this, and I was just playing. So there's been some seepage from the page on the other side, and I thought maybe the gesso would help seal that and keep things from going through to the other page. So I smear that around, dry it up. I think this video is sped up about 4 times fast because you guys don't need to see me do all of this kind of stuff. This is just getting my base coat down. Gesso is very important. So next I'm going to get some text paper and glue that. So I like this Yoo-Hoo glue stick. It makes it quick and easy. I'm just getting some old book paper. You can get books that are being tossed from the library or from the secondhand store and just, use them in your art. So I'm going to glue those down. I have a used card, a plastic card, and I'm using that as my scraper to make sure that this is making good contact with the page. I've got some stenciled paper. This is some lightweight, what do they call this stuff? It's like mask paper that they use when you're painting. Painter's masking paper. To get it from the hardware. And I had stenciled onto this. This is a Stencil Girl stencil that I was using. Actually, everything that I'm using today is Stencil Girl stencil because part of the challenge for the 100-day challenge for me is using stencils for that 100 days. And of course, I'm using Stencil Girl stencils. So I just thought this is a really cool design. What was that by? That one. Let's see if I can find it here. This one is from, can I read it? Yeah, Mary Beth Shaw, S731. Mary Beth is the company owner for Stencil Girl products. And there's another cool design that looks like Mary Beth too because it's a grid. She loves using grids, and I like the geometrics that are part of these two stencils. So if you're interested in either one of these stencils, go check out Stencil Girl products. And this one is, what? Is it on here? Some of my stencils are getting so painty you can't even read the information on them. So I don't know specifically what this one is, but I'd be willing to bet it's one of Mary Beth's. So now I'm using some acrylic ink. This is from FW, and this also is an ink that Mary Beth had recommended. It's called Antelope Brown, and I really love the color. I'm a brown-loving girl. Not everybody likes brown. Some people like pink, some people like purple. I like brown, as you can tell by looking at the base of this page. I've got a lot of brown going on. I am going to add some other color to it, but right now I'm just using that gesso and the acrylic to help blend or unify those pieces of paper that are in the background. So now I'm going to add that blue color, and that is another FW Prussian blue hue. And I'm going to spritz it, and I love the combo of the blue and the brown. I think it's so pretty. So, and I'm going to get some drippage going on. I'm just having a good play. It's a journal page. It's nothing rocket science. I'm just kind of doing an abstract design on this journal page. And I'm really loving the way the colors and the design and everything are coming together here. And going to come back with some more of that antelope brown and that stencil that we had originally, because repeat, right? You want to repeat in your artwork. That's what unifies it. So I'm adding that once again as another layer. And I end up using, I've got some scraps of paper on my desk where I had done some other mark making. And I'll end up cutting out a piece of that scrap. This is a blue Stabilo All pencil, and I'm dipping it in some water and just doing some mark making onto the background of the page. And there we go. Now it's dried down and I can start adding this piece in. I'm just fussy cutting around these marks. This is just something that I'd done on a piece of paper that was on my desk. You know, I had ink left over, and when you have ink left over, what do? Well, you make some marks, right? And so I'm going to cut around the marks that I had made. I'm going to cut this into a couple of pieces. I'm going to glue it down on my page, and that'll probably finish out this page. Looking at this, kind of figuring out where I want to go with it. That's too much, so I need to take that down to a smaller, more manageable size. I'm going to glue that down. For the final thing I do, I add a little bit more of that brown tone into the white areas, just helping it blend in with the background a little bit more. And I'm going to call that a day because I've had fun making my art journal page. Don't know if I'll come back and add anything else. You know, I may add some pen work and things to it, but this page is way too wet to do anything else to it today. So I'm going to trim out any excess that's hanging over the edge and take a final look at that page, and we will be finished. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember thumbs up, like, share, all that good stuff. Make a comment and let me know you were here. And if you want to join us on Art Joy of Sharing, that's our other channel and Facebook group, please be sure and check them out. And I will see you again soon. Lots of love. Hope you're finding art in your life and will be creating something today. Thanks, guys.